Hi, this is Alken, and welcome back to my channel. Well, it's been like more than a week since Trump has been convicted, 34 counts of whatever the heck it is. We still don't know what the crime is. Nonsense. And the city is falling apart. We had constant protesters from the pro-Palestinian jerk-offs. And in fact, they had took control of the subway train in Manhattan and yelling, if there's any Zionists on board, they must leave the train. Of course, nobody got arrested for that. Because, of course, you still have an imbecile for a DA in Manhattan who only cares about going after Trump, but not going after real crime. Meanwhile, you have stabbings, you have shootings all over the place, and I bet you many of them came from Manhattan. Now spreading out to the other boroughs. It's at Staten Island. Wonder why. Maybe because it's Republican. I'm sure they have their fair share of crime, but you know, anything connected to Manhattan turns to shit. So, on top of all this craziness, all the crime and the Trump trials and all this tribulation of business leaving New York and stuff, Mayor Eric Adams decided to do something very important, get involved in a conflict between an organization, Nathan's, and Joey Chestnut about him appearing at the hot dog eating contest on July 4th. I'm glad to see that the city officials had their priorities in order. At this point, I could care less if Joey Chestnut shows up to eat hot dogs and win another prize. When the city is falling apart. It is silly, but regardless. So mad that I found one of those wonderful t-shirts from Nathan and I decided to put it in the donation pile. So, why is it that you think this is more important than what's happening in the city? You have a migrant problem, you have a crime problem, you got an out-of-control DA problem. I can't speak for the other DAs, but I know the Manhattan one needs to be in a loony bin as soon as possible. And I'm sorry, Letitia James, you should be in one too. Oh, and have fun prosecuting that lawsuit against you in Rochester. I understand you tried to bring it to Manhattan and they said no. What a shame. You gotta fly to Rochester. You don't have a Manhattan jury to save you behind this time. Oh, what a shame. So, meanwhile, congested pricing is fell to the wayside. Governor's coming up with excuses after excuse why it was canceled. Instead of saying the fact, because Trump's conviction has put us in jeopardy of losing any chance of getting back those seats that we lost 2 years ago. It might even mean losing more. And, in fact, New Jersey might lose their first senator to a Republican coming soon in November. Because if you have Melendez and this other guy running as independent Democrats and it's split, you get a Republican coming in the middle and that's it. Whether it's Trump supported or not. So, it doesn't look good for them because no matter what they do, Joe's numbers keep going down. You have people keep lying, saying, "Oh, everything's fine, everything's fine." We just shovel ships on the Titanic. Everything's fine. The ship ain't going down. How well did that go? New York City is going down the toilet, no matter what they say. They're losing population. That's why they lost a congressional seat, and they keep going this way. By the end of this decade, they might lose another congressional seat with California. And they're going to get less and less power. And, well, let's put it this way. If they were to lose all three, the House, the Senate, and the White House to the Republicans, it won't be long before they lose the governorship in New York too. And then all the Democrats going to be up a creek without a paddle. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. When I do find the story, I'll bring it to you. But yes, Adams think the hot dog eating contest is more important than what the problems are happening in New York City. You can say that he doesn't know how to cut the mustard properly. Maybe put ketchup on it. Who knows, right? On his hot dog.